Podcast of the week.
Well, school is back in session, which means Golden Apple is back on. Daybreak's own Hannah Mardeau is here for this week's podcast of the week. And Hannah, we know that the podcast we're talking about is tied to Golden Apple. It's so exciting.
Yes, so I do a Golden Apple podcast twice a month during the school year, of course, and we're kicking off our Golden Apple Award for the school year this September. The end of this month, we're going to have our first winner. We have some exciting news this year. WGU has partnered with us, and they're giving the winning teachers $2,000 cash that they can use however they want. Yeah, so my first podcast that I launched this year was actually just talking with them about why they're involved and why they want to give this huge gift to teachers here in Central Indiana who deserve something as huge as that. So we always have given a school supply shopping spree to teachers' treasures and a trophy. That's all still going to be a part of it. But now we have this big cash prize as well. When it comes to the podcast, it's going to be similar to last year. I always do the first podcast, which is kind of that story of the teacher that you see here on TV. So that first one is just kind of a re-airing of that story. But the second one is special. It doesn't air on TV at all.
Oh, wow, exclusive.
Yeah. Yep, so I do an in-depth interview with our winning teachers, and I talk to them after they've seen their story air on TV and kind of get their reaction to it, but also just to learn more about them. Because when I go into these classrooms, I mean, imagine just someone hopping in and putting a microphone in your face.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't necessarily know what to say or get the you get their reaction, but you don't learn all about them and how they got into teaching and the nitty gritty of it. So these conversations on the podcast are really special because we get into that.
And that's my favorite part of what you do with this. You not only highlight the great work that the teachers do in their district and how they impact the students, but we get a chance to learn and maybe get inspired about how they got into the profession. Many of them actually started doing something else a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, a lot of times they have. I've had teachers, I think our last winning teacher of the school year last year, he wanted to be a chef and was in culinary school, and then he was kind of a student teacher while he was in culinary school, and that's what got him into loving teaching. So it's really interesting. A lot of these teachers too, I've found, have had loved ones in the profession as well, or just fun facts that you wouldn't know about them that you get to hear in the story. And a lot of times I'll ask them, you know, what do you want parents to know? What do you want others out there to know? How can we help our teachers? And they answer that, and it's just a genuine conversation. It's relaxed. It's not on TV. It's not with a whole group of people there with cameras in your face. So it's really a special conversation that we always have. So I have that first podcast is going to come out after our Golden Apple Surprise. That's going to air every Thursday, the last Thursday of the month. So ours is September 26th. So look for the first one then, and then about a week later we have that second podcast.
It's so exciting. Each one of them so different, and I love it when you get into the nitty-gritty and share their stories. So of course, if you've thought about podcasting, you know exactly where to go. Contact at allindianapodcast.com.